name is Tati and welcome to my channel. I'm in a little bit of a different place today. I'm actually at my mom's house in her little screened in porch area. It's really cold and it kind of smells out here, but I'm gonna make it work because this is the only place that's quiet. So today I'm gonna be talking about Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I have a little notebook where I wrote down all of the stuff that I want to talk about because it's a lot. Recently, I was diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I've been sick for a very, very long time and trying to find my diagnosis, and it took a really long time to finally figure out that what I have is actually EDS. So I'm gonna explain today what EDS is. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is a group of connective tissue disorders that can be inherited and are varied on how they affect the body, and it also depends on each person. So every person with EDS is different. EDS is generally characterized by joint hypermobility, skin hyperextensibility, and tissue fragility. So basically, people with EDS have very stretchy skin, have very lax and stretchy joints, so they can do weird things with their body. As of 2017, there are 13 subcategories of EDS, and all of the types except the hypermobility type, which is what I'm going to be talking about today because that's what I have, can generally be tested for genetically. Many people like myself are misdiagnosed because EDS is not very well known by doctors. So a lot of people are misdiagnosed by being hypochondriacs or having anxiety or depression, fibromyalgia, CFS-ME, which is chronic fatigue syndrome, or myalgic encephalomyelitis. And there are many, many more things that you can be misdiagnosed as when you have EDS. EDS, like I said, is a connective tissue disorder. Connective tissue is responsible for holding your entire body together. So every single system in your body is made of connective tissue. And because EDS affects your connective tissue, it affects every single part of your body. The connective tissue is responsible for supporting and structuring your blood vessels, your organs, your skin, your joints, your body systems. The body has 12 systems, and each one of these systems is made of something called collagen. EDS results in a defect in collagen production, which means that a person with EDS, the collagen in their body is made incorrectly. And the problem with that is collagen is the glue that holds your body together. So everything in your body is held together by collagen, which is why EDS affects every single system in the body. EDS involves many complications and comorbidities. Comorbidities are conditions that come with another condition, and a lot of these complications and comorbidities of EDS are POTS, early onset arthritis, mast cell activation syndrome, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, irritable bowel syndrome, gastroparesis, and TMJ. Now, I'm going to go over some of the symptoms of EDS, and like I said in the beginning, not every single person with EDS has the same symptoms. So there are a wide range of symptoms and a wide range of the way that everybody who has EDS feels them. I'm going to be talking about the most commonly reported symptoms, which most of them I have. Symptoms include loose or unstable joints, which result in subluxations and dislocations, which is why I have a wrist brace on this arm and a wrist stabilizer bracelet thing on this arm because my wrists dislocate constantly. Velvety or elastic skin. A lot of people with EDS have very stretchy skin. Mine isn't super stretchy, but I've been told in the past that my skin feels like velvet. It's very soft. The skin bruises easily. I get random bruises that I have no idea where they came from. Muscle pain and fatigue. My joints are so unstable, and so this causes a lot of fatigue and pain. Premature arthritis. I'm going to be making a video in the future about arthritis and the different types. Right before I got diagnosed with EDS, I was also diagnosed with premature osteoarthritis, which means that my joints have cause damage from rubbing together so much. Gastrointestinal issues are a very common symptom of EDS that not many people would think would be a symptom. Because like I said, every body system is affected, so your gastrointestinal system counts. The issues with the gastro system could include bloating, diarrhea, nausea, acid reflux, and many other things. Bladder issues are another common symptom that I didn't realize would make sense with EDS, but it totally does. It can cause urgency and frequency. And another one is bladder pain, which I experience a lot, and it's one of the symptoms that is really debilitating because when your bladder hurts, it's not a very fun time. Difficulty relaxing. It can be really hard to relax when your joints are constantly dislocating and subluxing themselves. Brain fog is probably one of the biggest symptoms that really irritates me because my body is trying so hard to keep itself together, basically, that my brain gets really tired sometimes and I can completely forget what I'm doing or forget who I am sometimes because my brain is so foggy. Headaches. I get headaches a lot and more like lower neck aches because my neck doesn't quite support my head right. It kind of twists all over the place, and it can be really frustrating when you have constant headaches. Fatigue, like I said, you get really tired when your body's constantly fighting against you. And one of the biggest symptoms that I didn't realize was a symptom of EDS is clumsiness or lowered spatial awareness. So because your joints are constantly all over the place, you can be really clumsy. I drop things all the time and people get really frustrated with me, but come to find out it's because my wrists constantly dislocate and I just drop things. EDS is a lot more common than you think. When you actually, if you type Ehlers-Danlos syndrome into Google and it brings up like Wikipedia, it says that it's a rare disease, and I think it's actually more rarely diagnosed because not many people know about EDS or what it is. It can take years to decades to diagnose. Like I said, I've had this for my whole life, and it took until I was almost 21 years old for them to diagnose it. And no two cases are exactly alike. It makes EDS very difficult to diagnose because not everybody has the same symptoms. Unfortunately, there is no cure for EDS. However, there's a lot of research being done, and there's also a lot of treatments that you can do, pain management, and physical therapy is a huge part of EDS. I'm going to be starting my physical therapy soon, so I decided that I'm going to try and vlog the experience, talk about how it's helping. Well, there you go. That's EDS. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this where I explain different kinds of chronic illnesses. The next one I'm going to be talking about is POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which is another chronic illness that I have. So if you'd like to learn more about that or any other chronic illnesses or other Spoonie things, then just stay tuned to my channel. Subscribe, like, give me a comment, you know, all the things that I'm supposed to say. Want to continue with me on this journey? Then just subscribe. Thank you.